Hey guys, welcome back. This is Storm, and this is episode 101 of my single-player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. So, I've been doing a whole lot of caving, and I came across this. This is something that I haven't seen before, a little patch like this with flowers. I've seen the odd flower, or like in maybe one or two together, but not this many together. I think that's pretty strange. Just while down doing some caving, this is just on that little flat area you get of dirt inside your normal mineshaft kind of systems, but this is no ordinary mineshaft. Look at this thing. Goes on for ages, and it's quite a large open ravine above it, and it goes down quite low. So yeah, it's a pretty decent cave system here, and I've had a pretty good caving session. Look at this. I've only found one dungeon, and I really think dungeons are far too scarce these days. This is all new terrain, and yeah, to really only find one dungeon after about 3 or 4 hours of caving, yeah, that's not good enough. But we did get a few goodies from the minecart with chests that are scattered around the mineshaft systems here. And I've got decent overhaul here of ores as well. But I'm out of food, I'm out of resources basically, so I think it's about time we head on home, so I have to figure out how I'm going to get out of here. We are, where are we right now? We are down by the snowy village place that we've been working on. So right above me is a snowy biome, and we're pretty close to the mesa as well, which is, every now and then I'll go inside or underneath the mesa biome, and that's why I've got extra gold, I think, from this caving adventure. So, I'm going to, yeah, try and get out of here. I may as well pillar up, I think. And I'll see you guys back at my snowy village. So we're back at the snowy village, and I'm just working on this little entrance system here. This was where we had one of the cave systems. It went down a fair way. We still have another entrance over here. Or not. I think there is another entrance here somewhere, but this cave goes down, and I did a whole lot of mining when I got a whole lot of the diorite around for these buildings, but here we go. This is where I've come down. I'll probably make this little shoot off go down and make an actual mine shaft or something out of that. But this area I've decked out. I've made this into like a little pathway, and this is where I'm going to put myself a portal. We don't have a portal to this snowy village at the moment. I think this could be a good spot for the portal. And it should be big enough so I can bring mobs through or pretty much anything through. And this comes up into one of the houses here as well. So I think this could be a nice little way to enter and exit this village. And I think that could look interesting, but I do need to go into the nether and basically go to the same coordinates, but divided by 8. In fact, I need to take a screenshot, so let's do that. I need to remember where I need to go in the nether, or close enough in the nether. So if I come down here, and let's just go right where the portal will be. Let's do this, take a screenshot, there we go. And we might as well light this as well. There we go. So that's how the portal is going to look. And this is where we're going to try and hook up a place in the nether to come to this area. So I want to do the same for my igloo village as well. I want to create myself a portal over there. But before we do that, I thought I'd show you guys this building again. This is something I showed in episode 100, the world tour. And this is an area that I had worked on in between the Let's Play episodes here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put up in here, but it was a nice spot for the chest. But yeah, this is kind of like some kind of armorer. I think it's a nice little shop. And I'm going to do that with pretty much all these kind of buildings. I'm going to deck them out with the interior, and this one I'm really happy with the way this place has turned out. So this is going to be some kind of enchantment room, and I've got some ideas about to add in some extra features to this room as well. But I think this did turn out quite okay. So let's get out of here, and where do we need to go? Let's go over to the snowy village. So let's see if we can get some lift off. Whoops, I used far too many fireworks just then. But if we come over here to the this igloo village, it's not too far away. As my really bad render distance starts to eagerly try to load in. Here we go, we should be right here. And how these villages are, hopefully they're all okay. They haven't... Who's on fire here? Anyone? Maybe it was just a torch that I saw. But yeah, I see these villages seem okay, so no one's attacked you yet. Good job. And okay, so where we're going to put this portal, what I think I will do is link up this area. So this is an area that I've already prepared. I've dug out an area. Oh, that's right, I need to put down some obsidian. So let's do that. Hopefully I have enough on me. I definitely don't have enough on me. But this is where I'm going to put myself a portal. In fact, I do have enough. That's interesting. That was totally unplanned. But yeah, this is where we're going to have ourselves a portal, and this can basically bring us to this area as well. In fact, I don't want to do this. I can get close enough. So let's do this. Let's get a screenshot of the coordinates. So I need to somehow try and figure out where these are going to go in the nether. So I'm not going to go through the portals. I'm going to go through my way back to the portal. And then I'm going to try and see if I can link up the portal from the nether. So I'm going to head back into the nether. Now for me to do that, I will need to get myself some more obsidian. Do I have any obsidian in here? I don't think I do. No. Alright, well, okay, I'll have to go back to the snowy village, grab myself some obsidian, and then we'll go into the nether. So I've come on over to where we have our nether tunnel, and this is where the line ends at the moment. This is where we've got the track ending. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, if I want to tunnel straight on through, or if I want to basically make this path come up, then run along the surface level here. So maybe you guys could tell me which way you'd like to see this tunnel transition. Do you want me to go up like this, or just dig straight on through? But it's actually not that far. If we have a look where we are, these are our current coordinates. And I've just taken those screenshots and divided them by 8, and these are where we need to travel to. So -717, and then 99. That's where we need to go. That's basically on the Z. So where we need to head is not that far from here in relation to that. It's going to be right near this portal that we already have in place here, this temporary one. But if we come down here and then let's just glide for a little bit, and it's going to be right around here. So 717 is where we need to go on the X, which is right around here, and then we need to go 99 in the Z. So it's just over in this direction. So I think we'll quickly tunnel in this direction while we can. And try and avoid that ghast. And I can always move this portal, but I just want to get it close enough to where we are needing to go. Get out of here, zombie pigman. But, alright, so let's just dig on through. Hopefully there's no lava here. See, it's not that far. This is going to take us apparently to where the igloo is. Let's go a little bit further. Make sure I don't run into some lava here or fall down into a ravine. So it's going to be right around here. Now you don't have to be exact with your portals. The game does figure it out, anything that's close by. So this is going to be pretty much the area. But let's just put in a temporary portal here and just see what it looks like. And see if it connects first. I guess that's the main thing. And because it may not actually connect here. So let's give it a go. Let's put these away. Let's get these. Let's get some light here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And let's just put down a dodgy little portal here. Dodgy because I'm making it, and let's go up a little bit higher. As we'll make it a little bit oversized because the 2x2, I don't know, I always like building them in odd numbers. Let's go up one more. I don't know if I brought enough obsidian, actually, okay, maybe we'll just make it dodgy like this for now, and then I can tidy it up later. But let's just see what happens here. Is this portal going to leak up? That is the question. So let's clear out a little bit more room here. It's going to be a squished little portal, but that's okay. And let's see what's on the other side here. Let's see if this connects up with anything. Moment of truth. It's pretty close to the coordinates. And there we go. That's how we can hook up one portal to another. So that's going to take us over to this little igloo village. Hopefully it is night time. Okay, I want to get out of here so we don't have anyone attacking these villages. And let's go back through this portal. Uh-oh. I heard a zombie. Hopefully it's going to despawn on me. And yeah, actually it won't. When I go back into that chunk, it's going to be there. Anyway, I'll have to deal with that later. There's those zombies just going to have to run away at some point, I think. But anyway, so there's the first portal. That's one hooked up. Now, if we just come along here and then figure out where the other portal has to be, I'm going to guess it's not that much further either. So let's take a look again at the coordinates here. So we have to go to -768 and then 64 on the Z. So let's take a look at this. So 768, let's see how far that is. We can jump straight through the portal here. It's going to be pretty close, I think. Right around here somewhere. I don't think I've ventured this way yet. So it's about here somewhere, and then we've got to go in this direction, is it? So might as well mark this off. This is the direction that I need to go. And how far do I have to go? I have to go to 64. In fact, it's this way. No, it is this way. No? Which way is it? It is definitely this way. So it's right around here, actually. This is where I need to build it. Okay, that's very close. Look at that. The portal's just over there, the first one we created. Anyway, we might as well just build the portal here. It's going to be close enough is good enough. Let's just do a 2x2 for this one. And again, I'll make all this nice and pretty later. But for now, I just want to get the basics. Make sure these guys are going to hook up and connect. So, in fact, I don't need that. Let's just grab that. Connect up these blocks. And here we go. Let's see if this connects up to our snowy village or not. Should be pretty close. If the other one worked, I don't see why this one wouldn't work. And just like that, we have ourselves a connection. So pretty easy to set up your portals, make sure they link up okay, and just go back through again to make sure it links backwards. Sometimes you can have some strange behavior. Yep, that works fine, and it's not interfering with this other portal here as well. So these are the portals. I've got to have a portal around here somewhere, and then I've got to have a portal just down here for the snowy village. So somehow I'm going to have to make these look all nice. Not sure how I'm going to do that, but yeah, I guess the first thing I have to figure out is where I'm going to have my pathway along the surface here. Do I want it along here, or do I want to tunnel it through? So maybe you guys can just leave a suggestion in the comments. What do you want me to do? Do you want to basically have the pathway come up along the surface, or dig a tunnel straight underneath the netherrack? Either way, I'll tidy up these portals in the next episode. So we're now back at the main island, and I thought I would just touch on episode 100, the World Tour episode. It was pretty well received. I did like a lot of the feedback, particularly the new viewers, the people that hadn't really been following my world. It was good to see some feedback from people that haven't been following the series to leave their comments and ideas on what they liked and what they didn't like. But yeah, I have been working on a few things in between episodes. Nothing too crazy that I didn't have to show, but I think just adding some details, and like this area here, these just used to be symmetrical, exactly the same kind of pillar designs, but yeah, just basically made a few little changes to these to make them a little more interesting. But yeah, that episode almost didn't happen. I did get myself a corrupt chunk somehow. Well, I know how it happened. It was the game crashed on me, but I don't know why it crashed on me. Basically, I had a corrupt chunk right here. I think I've got a video of it, and it was a little bit crazy. I was just playing in the area, and the game crashed, and it managed to corrupt a chunk. So I had to somehow restore that, and managed to get that done finally. It took a little while to get that done, and we are back though. We've got the world all together, and things are all okay. But anyway, I wanted to start a new little project. This is something that I've been thinking of doing, and that's this area here. We've got this nice looking bay area here, and I think we'll look... Yeah, did you notice this little trick that I've been using? Streak on top of sapling. So this baby won't grow, but I like that. It's a good little decoration. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. This area here, this is a nice little bay. We've got a little viewing area that I've had here for the longest time as well, with these little benches. I think it'll look pretty cool if we could have ourselves some fireworks in this bay. I think that could look pretty interesting. So that's what I want to do. I want to think about how I'm going to hook up some redstone and get some fireworks on the go down in here. Now, we will have a bit of a challenge because I don't want the dispensers above the sand. I want it equal with the sand or below it. So I have to think about that. So I'm going to grab some supplies and then we'll figure out the redstone. So I've got my supplies on me, and I'm just going to figure out the redstone here. And what I think we'll do is we'll use a minecart with chest to transport fireworks around. I think that might be one of the easiest ways to do that. So we'll need this to come up and then rest right here. So let's put a block up there. Got a power rail here, and we'll probably use a detector rail to time this minecart, because I don't want it to come up here and then sit and offload all the fireworks, because there's going to be quite a few of these little dispenser units around here, and I don't want all the fireworks to go through to just one of them. So I basically want to time how long I want this minecart, why can't I jump up there, to stay up here to offload items. So first of all, what we could do is, how could we limit that? What we could, now I'm going to have to invert it, because we're going to get this powered when this minecart travels over it. I'm going to have to invert this so this becomes unpowered. Alright, so let's think about this. Let's put down a redstone torch. Not sure how this is going to, I think this will work. And then we could probably put a block above that. Yep, so that's going to power this, that's okay. Now I need to get this to this. Now I'll probably want to extend it, so let's use one of these comparator pulse extender things. We could probably do... How's this going to work? Is this what we want? I'm not sure. Let's think about this. Maybe that could work. Or we did this. Maybe we'd go this way. I think that might be easier. Alright, so let's throw that away. Let's get out our redstone. And maybe that will work. So let's push this over. It's going to stay there. This will drain out slowly. There we go. So how many items does that drop off? Let's do this. Let's see how long this is going to stay here for. So how many did we get? 9. That's not bad. I think that could be a good, decent amount of fireworks that we can transport around. Now we basically need to get these fireworks, or in this case, whatever I throw into here, to dispense up through these 3 blocks. So what we could do is use another comparator design. Maybe we do something like this. And we need to hook up some kind of clock, so let's put something down like this, and put down some redstone. Now I want to slow it down, so let's do this. Let's throw in a couple of items. That should create a nice little clock. But then I need to get power to this block, so what we could do, not do that, but let's put this down there. Need some redstone above it. Now don't forget I'm going to have sand at this level. I can't have any redstone up there, so I think that will work okay. And then I'll probably need something like this. Let's see what that works like. That might dispense too fast actually. I'm going to need to slow that down. So maybe I could slow down this repeater. And maybe we can add another repeater here. And let's try this again. Let's see how fast this is going to dispense. I think that would be better for a firework. I think that's the kind of speed that you'd want. You don't want it any faster than that, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's going to work okay. Let's get these out. And did they all go through? They did. So I think that's going to work for us. So basically this is the kind of redstone I could use. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. It's a little bit clunky, I guess, but if I were to set up a couple of these kind of little stations out underneath this water, and then I just need to hook up a minecart track with a minecart with chest to put the fireworks in this guy, and then this could run around into the different contraptions. So I think that could work for us. In fact, let's get this going. Let's see how this works. Why isn't that staying up there now? That's interesting. Oh! Okay. That's interesting, because this is getting powered, I think. Let's try this again. Yeah, so this is not going to possibly work when it's actually activated. Anyway, a few things I have to iron out, but I think it's going to work for us. So I'm just heading over to these towers that I teased at the end of episode 100. If you didn't watch the episode, then you won't know what these things are, because I've never shown them in a build and play episode before, but here you go. This is a close-up for what these towers look like. This one is pretty much done, and this one's a work in progress. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do in here yet, but there's a few things I could probably try. But I wanted to end the episode here by saying a big thank you to one special subscriber. So your name is Keith. Thanks, Keith. You know who you are. You were my first ever donator. So I wanted to say a huge thank you. This is something I haven't asked for in a video. I've had a donate link in my video descriptions for a long time, but I've never talked about it, never asked for donations, and you're my first ever donator, so a huge thank you for you. Everything that gets donated to me goes straight into buying a new computer. This is something that I do need to do. This computer will die on me very soon. It's just struggling with my world, and it's a pretty basic world really. Just loading vanilla terrain is a little bit of a chore. So you can see I've got my render distance right low at the moment because it just struggles so much with the recording. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you, Keith. You're a legend, buddy, and I do appreciate your donation. I will figure out a nice spot to put in your little memory kind of block here. If you've got a special request, just let me know, but I will put this in a special spot at some point. But I wanted to keep it over here for now. This is kind of like a bit of a special area for me. These towers is a mark of a new type of building style, I guess. And I just wanted to say thanks. So thanks again, Keith, and to everyone else, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, thanks guys. Cheers.